guys, and welcome back to today's video. So once again, I'm sorry for taking so long to upload another video. I've just had nothing to film. Obviously we're in lockdown still, there's literally nothing to do. We're just doing the same thing every day, aren't we, Esme? We're just sitting at home, going for a walk. We're not really doing anything. I have filmed a little vlog from the other day and like a little updated house tour. Not really a tour, but like talking about the things that we've been doing around the house, like changing bits and stuff. But I don't know if that's going to go up. I haven't really watched the footage back yet, so I don't know if it's a good video or not. It's quite short. I literally filmed the updates and did like a little tiny morning vlog, and that is it. So I'll have a look at it anyway and see if it's worth putting up. If it's worth putting up, I'll either put that up before or after this video. I'm not too sure. So today's video is a very controversial topic, maybe, I'm not too sure. I would say that it's a bit TMI, but I've been watching like a lot of, I don't know, videos recently talking about all sorts of like things about the body and stuff like that. And basically I'm going to be talking about cloth sanitary towels. So I've mentioned this previously in one of my videos, and a few people did say just do the video, because I did say I didn't know whether it's something people would be interested in or anything like that. But I thought that today I'll just go ahead and record the video. So yeah, basically I have been using cloth sanitary pads since after I had Esme. So before that, it's not something I'd ever really heard of. So it's not something that I'd ever heard of, and it's not something that I would ever considered. I think before I had Esme I was quite naive, and I would have probably said something like cloth sanitary pads is really disgusting. I know that's like an awful thing to say, but I would say that, like, I would say, why the hell do you want to put your period basically in the washing machine? That's my opinion. So if you think the same, that's absolutely fine. Like, you can watch this video or you skip this video, it's completely your choice. But I just thought I'd do a video talking about my experiences. I know that a lot of people recently have been using the menstrual cup and stuff like that. I don't use that, but I just thought that I would come on and share a different idea for you guys if this is something you might be interested in. Like I said, if not, that's fine, don't watch this video. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about periods and all things like that, so if that's not your thing, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, like I said, I've been using cloth sanitary pads since I had Esme. So I think I ordered them not long after I had Esme, because I started using cloth nappies when she was around 6 or 7 weeks old. So since then I thought, well, if I'm using that, I might as well use cloth sanitary pads, give them a go, because my friend was talking about them and saying how like they're much like gentler and stuff like that, and she loves them. And another friend was saying that basically, because there's obviously no chemicals in them, you don't bleed as much. She was basically saying, and I don't know if it's true or not, that when you use like disposables, there's like chemicals that like draw the blood out of you, which is a bit TMI, but that's what she said anyway. So I thought that I would give it a go, because I've always had kind of like a heavy flow. So yeah, especially having a baby, I didn't know how my cycles were going to change, what was going to happen and things like that. So I just thought I'd give it a go and see what I felt. Esme's actually learnt to crawl, so she's crawling past the camera, aren't you, Esme? Are you crawling? You're so clever. You're so clever. You want to go crawl? Oh. So yeah, so I've got a few different ones to show you guys. I've actually only got 2 different brands here. They're both from like small businesses. So one of them is from like a work at home handmade business, and the other one is, I think, the same, but she's got like a website. She's proper up and running now, and she sells like a lot of cloth nappies and stuff like that, stocks some other brands as well. So basically what you do with a cloth nappy, you just pop it in your pants like a normal pad, and then when you need to change it, you just pop it out, put it in a reusable bag, and then you put it in the washing machine. So I haven't actually researched too much about how you should wash them, but for me, I know that I wash cloth nappies. You're not supposed to use like laundry detergent, you're supposed to use powder. So I just chuck these in the washing machine with my cloth sanitary pads, because I obviously wash my nappies every 3 days. So first off, I've got this extra large one. So this is actually a maternity pad. Obviously I got them after I had Esme, and I think I'd probably almost finished bleeding by the time I got these, but I just thought that obviously in the future I'm going to have more babies, hopefully. Oh, sorry Esme, poked you in the face. So yeah, this is the size of a maternity pad. It's quite big, but as you can see, like round the edge here, here's the stitching, and this is where the absorbent bit is, and these are the poppers. So basically this is the back, and this is like a waterproof pull, like peel out type thing. So basically you just pop these poppers like this, and then that goes in your pants. So your pants basically goes through that, so it keeps it in place. So this is brand new, like I said, I've not used it, but that's a super absorbent maternity pad. So the next size that I've got from this brand is like a work at home brand, like I said, and it is called Candy Cat Pins. I don't know if it'll focus. I don't think it's going to focus, but it's basically like a little cat type logo. This is the next size down, which is a large. And you can pick the patterns as well. She's got loads of different prints that you can just pick. And I just said, just give me like any really. I didn't really mind. So again, these are the poppers, and that just pops in your pants. And then when you finish with it as well, with all of them, so you just fold them up like this. So you fold them like that, and then you can pop it like this. And you can even do that before you use them. So you can pop them like that and put them in your handbag ready to go. So you can just take that out of your handbag and wear it, and you can pop it back up and put it in your wet bag. Are you okay? You're tired, aren't you? We're going to go to the park in a minute. Yeah. So the next size that I've got is the medium. So if I said that was the large, this is the medium size. So for comparison, that's the large and then that's the medium. Again, they've all got like the absorbent layer. And then I've just got this one in that print. The next up, I've just got a liner. So I've just got, I think, a couple of these. I've got about 3 large ones and maybe about 5 mediums, something like that, and then maybe about 3 or 4 liners as well. These are actually semi-absorbent. I've never had any leaks with these, so that's just the size of the liner, and you can just tell it's like much thinner inside. There's not much absorbency there. So you would just change them like as normal, like a normal sanitary towel, but obviously you can't see the blood or anything because it's just black. But I found that I've never really needed to change them as much at all. Like when I used to wear disposables, I'd literally change them sometimes every hour or so. Like I would leak through them and stuff like that, but I've never had anything like that with these. The only thing I would say is with these, it's a bit of a downside because the back is like I said, that waterproof material, and it's slippy. So in my pants, I find that these slip around. So yeah, it's sometimes I have had the odd leak where it slips in my pants and it's not the most comfortable when it's moved. But obviously it's so much nicer having these on your skin because it's just so soft. Like you feel like you're not wearing a sanitary towel and you don't get like sweaty or, you know, just disgusting things like that happen. So the next up, I've only got 2 of this brand. This is from the other website that sell cloth. So it's much later on in the day now, but I didn't end up finishing recording this earlier, so I thought I'd just pop on quickly and finish the video. Esme is playing with her toys in the background, which are quite noisy. Yeah, so just ignore that. So I put them here for today, for like the rest of the video. But basically what I was going to say is to have cloth sanitary towels, these are the best options. So these are the little wet bags that you use. So basically these bags are waterproof, so when you finish them, like used it or whatever, like I said, you can fold it up into like the little square and pop it together. So you can just pop it together and then you can put it into like this little bag and keep it in your purse ready for like when you need to change, or when it's dirty you pop it in these bags. And then I just open the zip and pop it in the washing machine. So this one actually did end up getting dyed red. You can probably briefly see, but I ended up washing it with some of Esme's clothes that had like red dye in them, and it did end up going red inside, but it's perfect. This is one of my favourite prints as well. This is from Bamboo. So yeah, this is just a random Bamboo wet bag. I think these are about £2.50 or maybe a bit more. And then this one is one that actually came free with the ones that I got from the Candy Cat Pins store. So this one's just got like, I don't know, ice creams and ice lollies and stuff on. But I do need to invest in some more really, because 2's not enough, especially if you wanted to take them out and about, like especially if you were to wear this massive one, like you can't fit it in the bag well, you can, but you couldn't fit anything else in the bag. So yeah, definitely invest in a few of these. But luckily for me, like I said, I do use cloth nappies, so I have the wet bags that are bigger for Esme's nappies. So I end up just putting everything like in her nappy bags, to be honest, because it all just goes in the wash together. So if these are something that you're considering, definitely read about them and how to wash them and stuff like that, because I think I've seen people just say they wash them with their normal clothes. But what I do is, obviously with cloth nappies, I've spoken about my wash cycle before, but basically I do like a pre-wash, so anything that's on them or on the nappies gets washed away, and then when you do the main wash, it's literally just pure clean water, like all the nastiness is gone basically. So maybe if you're washing it with your... Esme just pulled over the tripod. But maybe if you're washing it with your normal clothes, then maybe put it on an extra like rinse cycle just at the end, just to make sure it's doubly clean. And who knows, but it's just something to research about and consider and see what's best for you anyway. But you're clapping. But anyway, like I said, I've mentioned 2 brands here, but there are definitely so many more brands out there. I'm pretty sure I did talk about this one. Yeah, I think I did. Anyway, but this one, I haven't actually wore hardly any of them for many times because obviously I'm only 9 months postpartum and I didn't actually use these for a while because it took me a good couple of months after my postpartum bleed finished to actually get a period because I was I am still breastfeeding. So these are the ones that these are kind of my favourite ones, but they don't hold loads. So these have got like just this material at the back, which means it doesn't slip in your pants. So that's my favourite. Although actually the most recent cycle I had, for some reason I was just a bit heavy and I had this one on and I'd literally had it on for about half an hour. And I ended up bleeding straight through like the absorbent side, straight through to this side. I think these are only like light or liner ones anyway, so they're not meant for a heavy flow. But I've never had a leak with these before, so I just put it on anyway. And yeah, I did get a bit of a leak. It didn't go in my pants or anything. Literally, I just noticed, like I felt like I might be bleeding quite a bit. And when I went to the toilet, I could see that it'd come through like this fabric. I guess that's kind of a bonus having it a lighter fabric on the back because you can see it. And obviously, even though it's actually like blue, you can't really see the blue because it soaks straight through anyway. It completely absorbs in the middle. Are you coughing? But yeah, so that's definitely something to consider anyway. But I really hope that you like this video. It is something really different. It's not something that I would have thought that I would be recording on my channel, but I think that it's something that is definitely up and coming, obviously in this day and age with all the cloth nappies and recycling and reducing plastic and, you know, products that are without packaging and stuff like that. I think this is definitely something to consider. I'm not sure what my thoughts are on moon cups and stuff like that at the minute. I've heard too many bad stories, and I did watch one of Zoella's videos quite a while ago where she was talking about, are you okay, love? Where she was talking about moon cups and how she got it stuck, and it just put me off a bit really, so I'm a bit scared to even try that. But yeah, maybe one day I might consider it, who knows. But at the minute I'm happy using these, and I think that definitely when I have another baby I would love to use these postpartum, just because they are just so soft, and obviously if you do end up getting stitches or anything like that, this would probably be quite nice to wear and less irritating of your skin. I'm not too sure. But yeah, definitely like the big postpartum pads aren't fun. So these might be quite good anyway. But if you guys are using these or you've got any favourite brands, let me know down below. Because like I said, I do only have 2 brands here. I haven't actually purchased any from Baba and Boo or anything like that, apart from obviously the mini wet bag when I placed a nappy order. But I do need to branch out and consider other options. If you know any other options that sell ones that have got like this material at the back rather than this. You've got such a fake little calf that I've got this material at the back rather than this, because obviously, like I said, these do slip on my pants, or if you know any way to stop them slipping, that would be really useful. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you like this video, please comment down below and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.